Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the fourth video of our MS-DOS tutorial session and today I will be demonstrating all those internal commands which I explained in my previous videos. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and make sure that you have watched all my previous videos on this very session. I have also provided the link on the description to all my previous videos. So let's get started. So these were the internal commands which I explained on my previous video. Today I'll be showing you how to use these all commands on command prompt. So to get into the command prompt, press Windows plus R and type CMD and press enter. I had already told you about this. So this is our DOS window or command prompt. So today we will be using all those commands which I explained previously. So what is this then? So this is the path where we are currently. So we are at C drive, users and user. So let's get into that in our graphical user interface. Here it is, this PC, C drive, users and user. So these two are same. So the main difference between these two interfaces are when we are creating any folder or any file on GUI, so we right click here and create it easily. But on command prompt, what we have to do is we have to write everything in terms of word, that is commands. So at first let's change our directory or change our disk. How do we do that? As I had already told you, cd is the command. If you type cd dot dot, it will get you out of the directory where you are right now. That means you will be on users. Let's press enter and check whether it is right or wrong. So I pressed here enter. See, we are at users. So again, if I press cd dot dot, then I'll be on C drive. See here, now how do I change the drives? It's really very simple. Suppose I have to go from C drive to D drive. I just write here D and colon and press enter. Now I am in D drive. If you remember, then I had told you the dir command displays all the content, that is files and folders, all the files and folders of our current directory. So let's press enter. So what are these then? These are the files and folders or files and directories of D drive. So to confirm this, whether these are the files and directories inside the D drive or not, let's check it on GUI. So let's open my PC and here is the D drive, and when you see it, all these folders will match. See here, backup, card, certificate, complete, desktop, desktop 11. So dir displays all the files and directories on the drive where we are working or on the directory where we are working. So let's maximize this window. I had also told you about CLS. What does this do? Yes, this clears the screen. Now what does this mean? If you see here, all these are our previous work. So if we write CLS and press enter, all these will get cleared. So these were the simple techniques how to get out of the current directory, how to change the drive, how to change the directory, and how to display the contents. Now how do we change the drive? You see here D drive. We are at D drive. Now let's go to C drive. So we write here C colon and we'll be on C drive. Now let's display the content of C drive. So what we have to do? We have to type dir and press enter. So these are all the contents of our C drive. Now again let's get into the users. These users. You can see here I have highlighted it. So how do we get into user again then? So how did we got out of the directory? By cd command. So we will be using the same command. Type cd and the name of the directory where you want to enter, that is users. See, we are on the users now. Now let's see all the files and folders of users. So simply type dir and press enter. So these are the content of directory users. Let's again get into user. So cd user and press enter. Now we are on user. Now let me tell you one more thing. So this cd dot dot will let us go back from current directory to our previous directory. So again cd users will let us to enter that directory. But when we type cd and slash, this will directly lead us to the root directory, that is C drive. So again let's get into user. So we are at user again. Let's display all the content. So let's get inside desktop. So what we have to do? We have to type cd and desktop. So we are on desktop. So how do we create a folder in GUI, graphical user interface? You simply right click and go to new and new folder or folder. It's really simple. But when creating a folder on CUI or CLI, we type command that is md or mkdir. md and we write the name of our directory. Suppose I write ANISH, that's my name, Anis. So a directory named Anis has already been created on a directory desktop. So to confirm that, let's see the content of the desktop if we get Anis there or not. So how do we display? Type dir and press enter. So you see, here is Anis. So how do we get into Anis? It's simple. Write cd or type cd space Anis. So we are on Anis. We are inside Anis directory. So now let's create a file. If you remember, I had told you a command called copycon. This will allow you to create a file. So write copy, copy and con and your file name. Suppose abc.txt. Now see what happened. Nothing did. So let me make you clear. As soon as you type copycon abc.txt and press enter, this cursor will move here. Now what does this indicate then? So this is asking user to type the content of the file. Suppose I type Buddha was born in Nepal. Buddha was born in Nepal. Now how do we save it? To save this file, press Ctrl Z and simply press enter again. So we have successfully created a file abc.txt with content Buddha was born in Nepal. If you don't believe, let's confirm it. So where we were on desktop. Inside desktop we were on Anis, and inside Anis we created a file abc.txt. So let's go there. So here it is, Anis on desktop, and here is abc.txt. So if we open this, we will be able to see Buddha was born in Nepal. So I open it here, and you see Buddha was born in Nepal. So again let's move to CMD. So how do we see content in CLI interface then? So type a command called type type and write a file name whose content you want to see, abc.txt. Enter. See, Buddha was born in Nepal. That was our content. Now how do we rename the file? Now let's display all the content, dir, enter. So you see here abc.txt. Now what's the command for renaming a file? It's ren, right? ren. Now what's the syntax for it then? Ren, old file name and new file name. What's the old file name? It's abc.txt. The new name cde.txt. Now this will change abc.txt to cde without changing its internal content. So let's press enter. So let's check if there is abc.txt or cde.txt. So let's display the content, dir, press enter. So we see previously it was abc.txt, now it is cde.txt. Now let's check whether the internal content are changed or not. So how do we do that? Let's type command and cde.txt. You see we got the same text, Buddha was born in Nepal. So let's copy this file from one directory to another directory. So now let's get out of our directory Anis. How do we do that? cd ... not cd slash, because cd slash will directly change our directory from current directory to root directory, that is C drive. Then again we have to type cd user, again cd desktop, then we will be accessing to desktop. So we will do cd ... and press enter. Now we are on desktop. Now let's create another directory. Let's name it Joshi. That's my short name. md, let's keep here mkdir. Recently we used md. mkdir and md both are same. Let's write joshi Joshi. So it created a directory Joshi. So let's check if Joshi has been created or not. dir, enter. Joshi has already been created here. Now how do we copy a file from Anis to Joshi? I had mentioned a command called copy. This command copies a file from a current source directory to another source directory, that is destination directory. So we write here Anis / file name, that is cde.txt, and our destination directory, that is joshi, and press enter. So the syntax is incorrect. You see this /, it should not be forward side, it should have been backward slash. Now this will work perfectly. Copy Anis / cde.txt and joshi. So one file copied. So now let's go inside Joshi directory, Joshi, and let's check whether there is cde.txt or not. dir, press enter. So there is cde.txt. Let's see the content. typ type space cde.txt. Press enter. Buddha was born in Nepal. We got the same text. Let's get back to desktop. cd dot dot. Now here we have Anis and Joshi. Let's get into Anis. cd anshi Anis. So we are inside Anis. Now again let's display the content. dir. So there is cde.txt. So let's remove this cde.txt. If you remember, I had told you a command del or erase. That's del or erase. Sorry, erase. You can use any of them. Del and file name which you want to delete. That is cde.txt. Press enter. So it's deleted. So if you don't believe you can see the content dir, you won't be able to see cd.txt because it's already deleted. Now let's delete the directory Anis also. Let's get out of the directory Anis, that is cd dot dot, and press enter. So we are on desktop. So if you remember, I had also told you about a command called rd, remove directory. rd space and the name of the directory which you want to remove. ANISH. Enter. So this has been removed. If you don't believe, you can check it over here. dir and enter. So there is no Anis, you can see. So now let's delete Joshi. So rd space joshi, Joshi. So it warns us that the directory is not empty. I had already mentioned that to delete a directory must be empty. So we cannot delete Joshi because it's not empty. So let's empty it. cd Joshi. Let's delete a file, that is del, or let's use erase space the file name cde.txt and press enter. So it's deleted. So let's check if it's deleted or not. So it's deleted. Let's get out of the directory, cd dot dot, press enter, and now let's delete the directory too. rd space joshi. So it's completely deleted. dir. You see, no Anis, no Joshi. So again let's create a directory md space anish and let's go inside Anis, cd Anis, and let's create a file copycon space abc.txt. Press enter. Let's write here, welcome to my channel. Ctrl Z and press enter. Now here it is dir, press enter. Now here is abc.txt. So here we can see all our recently used commands by scrolling. So how to delete all these? There are two ways to delete. One using command, that is cls, and other just cancelling it out. That's funny. So we use cls command, cls, press enter, it will clear the screen. So let's get into C drive. cd / enter. So we are on C drive. Now if you remember, I had told you a command called path, path. What does this do then? This displays all the paths stored in the program or on the system. So these are the paths: C drive, program files into 86, common files, Oracle, Java, Java path. So we can access this Java by just following this path. I had also told you about date, date. As the name suggests, it displays the date. Press enter, date. Now you see the current date is Wednesday 05/13/2020. It's today's date. Now we can change the date by simply typing over here. Suppose I write here 04/13/2050. Press enter. So I was unable to change the system date because I was not given the permission. So in this way you can change the date too. Now let's see the time. time, press enter. Here you can see a time. Now you can similarly change the time by typing here. I will not do so. Just simply press enter to cancel it. Now if you remember, I had also told you about BER. What does this do? This displays the current Windows version on our system or computer. So let's press enter. So the Windows I am using is Microsoft Windows version 10.0.18363.778. I had also told you about BOL, BOL. This will display the current volume level and series. So let's press enter. So let's see the volume in drive C system, and its serial number is this. So to check the volume level and serial number of drive D, simply change C drive to D drive by typing D:, press enter. We are on D drive, type there BOL. press enter. The volume in D drive is new volume serial number is FAB-E615. So let's clear the screen. CLS. So I have almost demonstrated all the internal commands which I explained on my previous video. Now the only command left is prompt. So what does this do? If I want to change this from D drive to C drive, I used to do C: press enter, it will be C drive. But in spite of this C drive, D drive, E drive, I want to display a custom name over here. Then what will I do then? Simply I'll use prompt command. PROMPT space ANISS. That's my name. Press enter, it will be Anish. So to cancel it and again go to C drive, just type POROMPT again and prompt, it will be on C drive. So this was all about internal commands in MS-DOS. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.